What's up, and welcome to another episode of Unauthorized Therapy.
I'm your gigolo, Only1Tipy, and this is my jiggalette.
Dr. Bull.
Here you go with the bullshit. Alright. Welcome back to Unauthorized Therapy. Well, we don't know if the therapy is for y'all or for us.
We'll figure it out, hopefully. So what you been up to this week, Tippy?
Long week.
What does that mean?
Hell of a week. Long, tired, frustrated.
Probably the most boring week of my life.
That's good. Boredom is...
No. It's spring break, and I've been in the house. And I hurt myself yesterday.
I know.
So y'all...
I came to help you.
I look crazy as hell because I burnt the hell out of myself with oil. I don't know how it happened. But I think it's going to peel and go back regular. But right now it looks like I just recovered from some kind of smallpox.
Like a Dalmatian.
Like a Dalmatian.
Yeah. You got spots all on your arm.
Yeah, it's bad. I said, though, I did decide that if it doesn't clear up the way I want it to, I'm just going to cover it with a tattoo.
You know what you should do?
Huh?
Go to a clinic, but I'm ready to get blood. See, just see what they say.
They be like, ma'am.
Because you know Atlanta is one of them cities.
They be like, ma'am, we're going to have to do a test first.
Yeah. They did enough testing in this city, trust me.
Well.
This the third largest city with the AIDS rate?
No.
HIV?
The highest rate of new AIDS cases. It's actually the number 2 state in the country of HIV.
So who number 1?
I just looked. I think it was DC.
Ew.
Yeah, I think DC was number 1.
What's going on up there?
Georgia was number 2.
Damn.
For states of actual numbers of HIV cases. But in the list of new cases of HIV, it was like Nashville, Miami, Atlanta, something
all
like
them
that.
places. I wasn't doing that though. I wasn't doing that now.
That's not what the Blue Chew said.
The Blue Chew live.
Let me call Blue Chew and
I
see
took
what
the
they
Blue
say.
Chew on the international tour, not a domestic tour.
So you was taking what you got in Atlanta, Miami, and
No. I took
Nashville
the Blue Chew
International
with me. International.
Okay. Is that what they're calling it now? Just because the chick from out
No,
of the
that's
country?
what it was.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't here. I wasn't nowhere near the U.S.
Okay.
Bumping and grinding. Yeah. No Kelly, no Diddy. Oh, bumping and grinding. Having all type of party.
Oh my gosh. No Kelly, no Diddy.
Yeah,
How do you feel about
an Illuminati party.
How do you feel about the people now talking about no Diddy?
It's needed.
The first time I heard somebody say that, I was like, wait, what?
It's needed.
Come on, man. Like, I know we all joke and speculate that Diddy be doing certain stuff, but nobody knows for sure that he's done anything not heterosexual.
So this is what we're going with this conversation early? This is what we're going to do? I mean, just say the word. I'll let it go.
Well, let's mention our drink for the day first.
Okay. This ain't from Diddy.
No.
This right here. Drink of the day, Touch Vodka.
Diddy approved. Touch.
Nigga. And we talking about touch and Diddy. Anyway, drink of the day, Touch Vodka. This is Florida. You already got some in your cup?
Yeah.
This from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Distilled. One of the brand ambassadors. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to the whole team, Dr. Ram. You know, we're getting the Touch Vodka. This is the original flavor. The blue one got the original flavor. So if y'all want some touch,
no Diddy.
no Diddy, hit me up and I won't touch you. I'll send it to you.
No Diddy.
Untouched, no Diddy.
Okay, come on, if y'all want some touch, hit me up.
Yeah,
You gotta add the no Diddy.
no Diddy.
All
I
right.
had one of them parties though.
let's cheers first
Cheers.
to Unauthorized Therapy. So, I'm assuming since you were at the Diddy party, you need some therapy.
No. I had my own party. It was a no tippy party. It was a tippy party.
Okay.
And we partied.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Y'all, the stories I hear that I don't want to hear is just like...
I'm not even really supposed to be talking about this shit for real online.
You know, I already said it was an Illuminati party.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be talking about.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You already sold yourself out.
I sold something else. This is what they were doing all night, people. Touching me.
They?
Ladies.
What was that? You better clear that up.
No niggas.
We just was talking about Diddy. We talking about the Illuminati party.
But mine are different. The one I went to, the one I was involved in was different.
How so?
It was nothing but beautiful, sexy, decadent, succulent women. Yeah.
I don't even know where to go with this.
Did I show you some of the videos?
I don't want to see the videos.
I ain't never showed you?
Nope. And
For
I
real?
don't know. I don't want to see. Your car situation was enough. I was traumatized.
My what?
Your car.
My car. Oh, when I was in Tennessee?
Yes. I was traumatized.
That was another party. Private.
Speaking of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought we should talk about, as part of our therapeutic journey,
Okay.
childhood traumas.
I just told you I had a long week and you want to go there?
I'm going to start with mine so you can see where I'm going with it.
I had a...
Because when you hear childhood trauma, that could be super deep or super superficial.
I got a lot of traumas.
So, okay. So let me tell you the one I chose. I got a lot too.
All
And
right.
and thinking about this topic made me realize I have a lot of childhood traumas, which
Okay.
I can laugh about now because I'm grown as hell and I've gotten over it. But
Have you?
yeah, except this one. That's why I'm gonna talk about this.
Okay. It's
Because
your time to get it out.
Yeah.
You know, get
this
it.
is the one childhood trauma that I for sure know that I am not over.
And we're going to leave it here after the...
I don't know. Hear me out.
Okay, go ahead. I wanna hear
Because, you know, it's one of those things I try not to think about. I try not to, you know, let hold me back. But it is a childhood trauma. And it impacts me at sometimes inopportune times.
You know, I be thinking the worst. I hope she don't say somebody stuck a pencil up her ass or something.
What?
I'm just saying, shit happens.
Oh my God.
I just hope you never go there.
I'm not. So when I was a kid, we were visiting a friend's of my mom's house. There was a bunch of kids playing, and
With pencils? I'm just asking.
no Diddy.
No. Okay, no pencils, no diddy. Go ahead.
We were all playing around, and my sister bet this girl who was like close to her age that I could fit in a suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
And I was small, so of course I'm like, yeah, I could fit in it. So I get in the suitcase. She closes the suitcase. Why is this funny? I'm talking about my trauma,
I know where this going.
and you laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You are.
It's the touch.
Oh, now you're gonna blame it on the touch.
It's the touch. Just the touch of this, you'll be out of there.
So anyways, so the suitcase gets stuck locked. So now they gotta get the adults. I'm in there, I'm panicking.
Was it really stuck?
It was. Like the adults had to come get me out, like, and they were struggling to get it open. So they finally got it open, finally got me out. But ever since then, I am extremely claustrophobic. And I'm like, I hate feeling trapped or being in like real tight enclosed spaces. Like I could do like elevators and planes and that kind of stuff. But like if I feel my movement is restricted or I feel like it's too small, like I panic.
I find that hard to believe.
Why?
Because you got a shitload of goddamn suitcases around this motherfucker.
I don't get in the motherfuckers either.
You take them?
I take them, but I don't get in them.
I got you.
So But I found, this is why I say it still impacts me because, like, doing something as simple as, like, cuddling on the couch. If you lay on me the wrong way and I feel
You feel claustrophobic.
trapped, like, I start having a panic attack.
Mm.
And I know that's where it's from. So now I'm trying to figure out, like, how can I get over that?
All right. Well, since you're here with Dr. Tippy, um, the way you get over that, you have to have sex in a small place.
What? Well, first of all, why does sex have to be a factor?
Because it's a happy moment.
But that's,
you ain't gonna be thinking about being trapped.
no, that's part of the problem.
Uh-huh.
If I'm like being intimate and you're laying too much on me, I will have a panic attack and you have to get off me like mid-session.
So the dude can't be on top of you?
Not like
like bear?
Yeah.
Like a bear hug?
Mm-mm. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it's hard. So see, no, that's not gonna work.
All right, my second suggestion is.
Okay, Dr. Tippy.
I don't know. I ain't never had that problem.
That's why it's so weird because, okay, so here's the other thing. It's getting worse as I get older.
What age were you when you got trapped in a closet?
I was like, and I almost answered that dumb shit. I've never, I will never be trapped in a closet.
How old were you when you was trapped in a suitcase?
Like 7.
Oh yeah, that's traumatizing.
Yeah.
I see that.
And here's the thing, like, it's getting worse as I get older. And what I think now is, like, I'm getting scary as I get older.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a fear of drowning that just started.
I've always had that.
I didn't. Like, I would be when you was a kid growing up, like, I don't know how they did it in the South, but in New York, like, if you went to the rec pool and you wanted to go to the deep end, you had to prove that you could swim. So you had to swim the length of the pool.
Damn.
To get allowed to go in the deep end. I made it to the deep end every summer. But now, I panic if I can't touch my feet to the ground.
That's me all day. I panic in water, period.
No, that's new for me. It's just like this claustrophobia thing is getting worse as I get older. Like,
you know what you probably got to do?
Hmm.
This is Dr. Tippy speaking again. You got to go to one of those what's the shit called?
Like them immersion places where they put you in the conditions.
Nah, like them little houses, them little where you got to find the clue houses.
I've done those. That's not the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, because that's usually a bigger space. Like, you don't.
Right.
And I've been in one where we didn't win, so we were stuck and had to wait for the people to open it.
Oh,
I felt nothing. Like, even like being in an elevator, like, I don't feel nothing in that kind of. But if I feel my movement is restricted, then I feel something. So I don't know if I'm necessarily claustrophobic because claustrophobic is a fear of small spaces. Like, so it's not necessarily the small spaces. It's more of the fear of feeling trapped.
Right.
Like where my movement is restricted.
Right.
And then now, of course, like I said, the fear of like the water. Like, so a couple years ago, my friend got married in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I like perform the ceremony because, you know, I'm an ordained minister.
Okay.
So I got you when you're ready.
What?
Yes.
I ain't ready.
I said when you are.
I ain't ready.
And I got any of you. Just call me. I like to do it.
Y'all.
I do it for fun. I don't even charge. So just let me know. So anyways,
I have to book you. It's free.
I did her wedding. But the day before, we all went out on this yacht.
Mm-hmm.
In like the Gulf of Mexico. And everybody's getting off the yacht and in the water. So I have on a life jacket, arm floaties, and I get off the boat and I get on this like floating thing. And the thing starts flipping me and I panic.
See, last time I was on the boat, we had one of those, but I don't The ocean is nothing to swim in.
Well, the thing is, I'm not gonna sink. I literally had on a life jacket, floaties.
Damn,
but
you don't know what's under you.
Panicked. I panicked like I was gonna sink.
You did the right thing. You're supposed to panic.
And so I quickly swam right back to the boat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But even like in a pool, like I don't like to be under for too long because then I panic and I gotta come up. I don't care if my feet touching the bottom or not. Like I panic. I don't know what it is. It's like as I get older, I'm getting this worse fear of heights.
I almost drowned at Busch Gardens when I was younger.
How?
Seriously, it was one of them slides where you slide, then it like throw you in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like going down the side. So my cousins did it. Bam, bam. They could swim. My dad never used to let me take swim lessons. He never really wanted me around water, period. Because when he was younger, he witnessed one of his friends drowning.
Mm.
So they put a fear in him for, keeping me away from water. But of course,
do you
my
think
family,
you kind of passed that fear on to you?
Yes and no. Because I don't fuck with the water like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went down the slide, bam, hit the water. I'm talking about, I'm just flailing like it's a what you call them?
A video.
Safe? Nah, the not the security guard, but the
lifeguard.
That nigga was over there. I was over here, dying. Right? For real, true story. You laughing?
Because you didn't die.
I did. I came back. Dying, right? Finally came over there. Got you. I did this. I stood up. And I was okay. It was fucking 3 feet. I thought I was drowning. But I panicked. And you can't panic in the water.
So here's the funny thing about that. Like, when I was a kid, I would get on those slides and just think to myself, stand up, stand up. As soon as I hit the water, stand up. And stood up. Every time. Now, I won't get on them. I just have a fear that I'm not going to be able to stand up, even though I know.
Right.
Like, I don't know why I'm getting to be scary. Like,
I don't play them games.
I'll give an example. Motorcycles. Like, I used to be one of those people, like, when we'd be out clubbing, you see a random dude on a bike, you be like, I want to ride. And you just hop on the back of this dude's bike. You don't know him. No helmet or no helmet.
That's crazy.
You riding. Like, and I'm talking about, I used to get a thrill with them going around corners to the point where I could lean over and touch the ground, like, fast through the city.
He would take your ass to Lake Minnetonka like Prince did Apollonia. Left your ass.
Well, the crazy thing is,
careful.
I stopped doing that a long time ago. And now I'm in a situation where I have access to ride with someone.
And you slowly...
No, like, I rode this week and I was, like, panicking.
I mean...
And this isn't even, like, one of those fast sport bikes. Like, it's a fast bike, but it's not a sport bike. It's much safer. Like, and I still was like, slow down. Like,
you gotta conquer your fears, man. Just like, I'm gonna tell you one of my, what you called it again?
Childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma.
Okay.
When I was younger, this is a true story. I don't remember exactly how old I was. I'm gonna say between maybe 8 to 12, in that range. I walked into a robbery, an armed robbery.
Oh, wow.
My dad and his friend, my dad used to get car alarms from this distributor. So normally I'd sit in the truck, wait for him to come back out, whatever. This day, they had a candy box in there. So I wanted to go get some candy. So I'm like, can I go in there and get some candy while y'all do y'all business? He said, yeah, come on. So we walk in. So it's a long hallway. It's really almost like how IBNX was. How I had the first room. You go down, there's another room. Then but in the back, there was like a warehouse.
Okay.
Like a big ass garage. So we walk in, my dad's friend, he immediately walks in the office where the dude is. There's a guy standing by the door. The blinds were closed, never closed. Blinds was closed. A Mexican guy standing by the door, I'll never forget, with a bandana. He had a USA bandana on. with shades. So my dad, like, so they used to play pranks on each other, but never to that extent. So my dad is kind of, the dude got his attention because he thinking it's the owner playing with him. So he like, man, what's up, bro? Da, da, da. He was like, mm-mm. So the whole time my dad talking to him, I'm still standing there. I said, let me see what the hell going on. I walk, I look in the first room. The guy who came with my dad, David, he's not sitting in the chair next to the wall with a gun to his head getting duct tape. I look on the floor, the owner is duct tape, hog tied, duct tape, and the customer is duct tape, hog tied. It's like a person in that room getting them. So I go to the other room, like just keep on walking where the candy was. Never forget, there's a black man in there. He was stealing the money out the fucking candy box. But he was in there. So I turned around and I looked at my dad and I said, this shit for real. So the guy put
You said this shit for real to your dad?
Yeah. Well, not that, but the look said, nigga, this shit real.
Okay.
So the guy had the gun to my dad's ribs and he like, man, get that shit off me. Like, still thinking it's a game. So the guy had to push him to the room to show him that it was a robbery. So when that happened, my dad was like, all right, I tell you what, let my son go. Y'all, I don't care what happened, whatever needs to happen, just let him go. The Mexican dude actually said, cool. He was gonna let me go. So as he opening up the door, I'm holding my dad's hand. I'm like, I ain't leaving without you. And he said, no, you gotta go, you know what to do. I said, I'm not leaving without you. I said, come on. I grabbed his hand, so he's pulling back, like trying to stay in, but I'm pulling him out. So the whole time as I'm pulling him, he told me, he said he thought the dude was gonna shoot him in the back, which obviously would have been, So I pulled him out the door closed, we just started walking. We walked away like down the sidewalk. And once we looked back, we realized he wasn't behind us. We hit it to the next business. They called the police. Dudes got away. So my childhood trauma is when the pandemic started back.
Oh, and people started wearing bandanas.
Nigga.
Oh.
Everyone. I'm talking
and
about.
And that was like ridiculous.
Bro,
them shiesty masks, they wearing all that shit still.
It was the bandanas for me though. Mm. It was bandanas because all of them had on bandanas. Mm-hmm. And that shit right there, when I tell you, that fucked me up for the longest during the pandemic. Hell yeah. Huh. I used to hate when people cover their face like that shit bothered me. So you know what I did to get rid of that? What Dr. Tippy did?
What did you do, Dr. Tippy?
He went and bought a gun. Another one.
Right. I'm like, you said that like you didn't have one.
Yeah, I have a few. But I don't know. It fucked me up. It fucked me up real bad. Yeah. Real bad. Like,
and it's crazy because you probably didn't even really think about that until the wearing of the bandana started.
I ain't gonna lie, I think about it a lot because that's what kind of shaped the way I move and the way I, you know what I'm saying? Like how I go into certain situations. Mm-hmm. That's why you always gonna see me with a gun on me. Mm-hmm. It ain't anything other than protecting myself and those around me because you never know what you may walk into, and I learned that shit at a young age.
Mm. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. But that's the thing about childhood trauma. Like, I wanted to talk about it because it can debilitate you or it can empower you.
Or rehabilitate you. Amen.
Amen.
I said it right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it can have a lasting impact on you.
For life.
And some of us have traumas that we suppress.
And we put our trauma off on other people sometimes.
Well, that's why I said, like, just something as simple as cuddling on the couch. If you lay on me the wrong way, I'm having a whole, like, meltdown. And, people looking like, the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with you?
Right.
But it's that trauma.
But do you feel like that's something that you would have to explain? So, let's say, like, if I'm with a girl and we go somewhere and I start damn near catching a panic attack because people in there with, do you think that's something that I should have voiced earlier, or is it kind of something like when it happens, you let them know as you go?
It's hard.
Because it ain't like you sitting there having a real ass conversation about trauma with
Right.
Get
Most
the
people aren't.
significant
And
other,
we probably should.
And we need to.
Yeah.
Hey.
Because if you think about it, you're dating someone or entering a relationship, you're putting yourself in situations where your trauma at any moment could appear, and this person has no idea why you're reacting the way you're reacting. So if you're out somewhere, like even me and you as friends, like if we're out somewhere and people with bandanas walk up and you start panicking, I would be looking like, what the hell is wrong with him?
Right.
Because we'd have been all kind of places and, or whatever and around each other for years. And I've never seen that. So if I saw that suddenly,
I ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna be against the wall and shit, but.
No, but if you was like, if you was randomly like, let's go or whatever, I'm looking like, why? Like, what just happened? What changed? You was all hyped to get in here. Now, as soon as we walk in, you walking out the door. Like, whatever your reaction may be, it may make me be like, what is going on? You see what I'm saying? It's just like the whole realization that I have this fear of being trapped really just started. This is new. Like, and I think it's because, one, I'm typically not a couch cuddler, so this is new for me.
Right.
So when I'm doing it, like, it's a new experience, and so it's bringing up.
But I think you got to put in your head, like, this guy, or some people, this woman, is here to protect me.
But I will try that. I'm not gonna say that's not gonna work.
No, you got to do it.
I'm gonna try to do it. But
no.
What I'm saying is, because, and I want to be clear. It's not like I'm laying there thinking, oh my God, I'm trapped. Like, I'll just be watching a show or something, and that person might be just laid on me. Right. And then I try to move, and I can't.
I think that's something you got to voice, because that's different, because that's when you talk about your significant other. And that's something that if you chose to take it to the next level, that's something that he going to have to figure out. Y'all going to have to figure out, because some people like to get intimate. Some people like to cuddle.
Well, and I've voiced it. Mm-hmm. He's aware. However, there are times where he's like, really? And I'm like, yes, I feel trapped. Like, to you, I'm not trapped, but to me,
I don't know how I would feel.
I feel trapped right now.
That'll be kind of weird for me.
It's probably weird for him.
Somebody and they.
It's weird to me because I've never experienced it before. It's
not a bad weird, but it's like weird. Like, damn, how can I?
It makes it.
How can I help her get past this?
I think it makes him question that. Like, how can I fix this? How can I get past it? But then I also think it makes him uncomfortable in some respects, because now he's on eggshells trying not to push me into that
like
place.
He may have to sit on one end of the couch, you may have to sit on the other end. It's like, damn.
And then at the same time, I'm looking like,
even if you sleep, he may want to throw his arm around you. You feel me?
Like, and there's times when we like might be going to sleep or something, and I'm like, oh, like I gotta get out. Like,
damn.
And I don't know where it just came back. Like, suddenly.
I think the best thing to do is to conquer the fears.
To get some therapy.
And it sucks. Nah, you got to conquer the fears. Like my dumb ass. I'm over here watching, knowing I'm afraid of heights. I'm over here watching, what was that? Today, I'm watching motherfuckers cliff dive. Like, I saw one, and then they had the hashtag cliff dive. I'm like, oh shit, let me see what these dumbass white people doing. Click.
Are you watching it from the angle as if you're diving?
What?
Yeah,
I was in that bitch shaking.
So I have a fear of heights. I don't know why I have it, where it came from. I can't pinpoint
It's heights. It ain't got to come from nowhere. But we ain't meant to be all the way up there. We meant to be on the ground.
But like, interestingly enough, in Mexico, I watched the cliff divers. And I'm talking about niggas in Speedos jumping off a cliff into the water.
Were they really niggas though?
Yeah.
They were black.
I mean, Mexicans are black.
Yeah.
They just.
Okay, Mexican.
They was the black folks that got off the boat first.
Right. But we ain't doing no shit like that. I mean, I done seen black people jump off cliffs, don't get me wrong, but it ain't no fucking.
Sorry. But this was.
Touch.
This was like And I'm talking about 3 levels of cliffs and into the water at night at a dinner show. Like,
I think I had the chance to do that when I was in Ocho.
It was beautiful.
Dunn's River.
I ain't seen nobody jump off Dunn's River.
No, but I'm saying they have like little parts where you could jump into the water.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. I climbed.
I didn't even do that.
I tore my ACL, and
I climbed the steps.
I tore my ACL, and it had, I guess, healed or whatever. Got to Dunn's River, and I'm trying to climb the falls, and I feel it pop. And the people was like, "Don't get out of the water." They was like, "Listen, the water has healing properties." Da da da. When I tell you, I just climbed in the water. By the time I got out, I felt fine. Good. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. But so I can watch divers. I can watch them jump, all of that. But when I watch it from an angle as if I'm jumping too,
yeah, that shit. It
fucked me up. Like those people who like film themselves walking over those glass bridges.
Oh man.
No.
I was even watching people like on the side of mountains. I was watching people they call it free climb.
Oh yeah, with nothing. What? Crazy. No, man. The one that kills me. Have you seen the sleep on the side of the mountain?
Yeah, I watched that too.
With the bed.
Yes.
The bed is just hanging from the side of the mountain.
And then
I'm like, I'll be the one that rolls over and forgets
to go eat. He had to climb out the tube and scale the wall. No. This was an Airbnb. This was another one. It was on the side of a cliff, but it was like a little tube.
This one,
I know what you're saying though.
It's just literally a bed suspended above the cliff by like a triangle angle.
Yeah, no.
Anchor. I'm like, I would be the one that rolled out of the wrong side of the bed trying to get up, and now I'm dead. Cause what in the head?
I've been thinking I'm still at home.
Yeah.
I got pissed. Ah! But this is what bothered me though. So they talking about their journey, and they talking about the people that inspired them to free climb. And you know where they are? Dead. Cause they fucking failed. It's like, bro, everybody who you inspired to be like climbing the wall, they dead.
So first of all,
so why would you want to climb the wall?
So let me tell you, there's this movie
That's
coming
crazy.
out. And I don't know if you've seen the previews for this movie. But the previews was enough for me to be like, this is stupid.
What?
So this girl and her man are climbing. Something happens where his anchor breaks loose and he falls and dies. Okay? So now she's traumatized. She doesn't want to climb anymore. Blah, blah, blah.
Insurance fraud.
So
she had insurance on
her. No, she's traumatized. They were like climbers. That was their thing. So her friend comes to her like a couple years later on her birthday and says, "I've got the ultimate climb for us. You know, I know you've been scared to climb since he died, but let's get back out there. The only way to get over it is to get back on the horse." So she reluctantly agrees. They drive to the middle of the desert. And there is this tower that dang near goes above the clouds to get to the top. Mm-hmm. Now, as they showing this in the movie, it's rusty, old as hell, and then it's skinny. Like, it's just a pointy little tower. So they get their gear and they climb, and then they get to the top, and something breaks, and now they stuck up there.
This shit giving me anxiety already. Just you talking about climbing and
just
towers and shit. Like,
first of all, watching this shit
making my skin crawl.
It was dumb. It was like, this is dumb, and I just couldn't even. Like, I don't even want to see the movie just because those two scenes were dumb. The climbing with the husband was dumb. The getting back out there climbing this little rusty ass needle with your friend with nobody around, dumb. Like, just stupid. And I'm like, what possesses people to do this? Like, I won't get on the big Ferris wheel at Centennial Park. I won't. He's like, look, we need to get on it. There's a VIP experience.
Did you see that new video of the I think it was at the youth fair in Miami. it was one of the pieces was like not connecting. That bitch was like turning like this and shit. You saw that?
Mm-mm.
And it was like one of them rides where it was like swinging people high,
Listen,
and that shit was broke. Oh boy.
we just so I won't get on that.
So when you get on the roller coaster,
No, like I get on like the kiddie ones.
the teacup.
That's not a roller coaster.
It is for niggas who scared.
No. So I did go to the fair.
Which one down in Perry?
The one that was right up the street.
Oh.
How you don't see it? Oh, maybe you don't go that way, but you can see it from the highway. It comes every year.
You didn't tell me.
It's still there.
It's still you. What the fuck?
We took the kids.
Okay.
Like literally on a humbug on like a Thursday night. Took the kids. So we go to the fair. And I'm getting on all the little things that I don't normally, the swings.
Right. Oh yeah. They take you around.
Not just go around.
They go up.
You spin as you go.
Right.
And the people you're with control it. Oh, this dude, he's spinning us. I'm like, stop.
See, I don't know.
I mean, and that wasn't bad. And I'm afraid of heights. That wasn't bad because I focused on like the center.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look at like what was around me. I didn't pay the heights no attention. So that wasn't bad. You know, so I did a few rides. I didn't get on the roller coaster because no, it's a fair. Like,
right.
It's one thing to be like at a place where the roller coaster is permanently there. Mm-hmm. Maybe they, took the time and care to secure it. But a fair that just is here for like a couple months, that they put it back in a suitcase and take it somewhere else, I wouldn't even get on the Ferris wheel there.
Oh, going back to suitcases.
Trauma. Even more trauma. But no, I will not get on the Ferris wheel. He's dying for me to get on the Ferris wheel. And I'm like, he's like, you're going to get on that one day. And I'm like,
I would, because it's like, it's a gift and a curse for me.
How so?
Because it's like, if I do get on it, I be like, damn, bro, this shit break. I'm going to get paid.
But if you live.
Fucked up, though.
If you live.
Exactly. That's the other side of it. I be thinking about that money.
See? I just was telling somebody, Hebrews 13:4. Keep your lives free from the pursuit of money. For God said, I shall never leave nor forsake you.
I'm not pursuing. Oh, God is in my life. I keep him here.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about the money. And say your prayers, Lord, let me make it through this. Because that's what I had to say on the back of that bike. This.
Last night, I'm driving home on 285. I'm in between two tractor trailers.
Right. 30 on 85.
Never. I'm a model upstanding citizen. But I had two 18-wheelers in between me. Mm-hmm. So the whole time I'm like, Lord, let me make it through these motherfuckers. But I'm like, boy, that bitch goddamn swipe me is over with. But damn, I might die. But I know I'm gonna get paid. I was thinking about Amy Witherite. I was trying to remember her phone number, from V103.
Why?
Because just in case a motherfucker. You know how they be swinging?
Just dial 411 pain.
Ain't nobody dialing them, man. I ain't getting shit. I might as well call my 25% lawyer or something. Nah, I need Amy Witherite. She pulling everything. I hope she do an ad on our show too, because she pulling. I fucks with it.
Continue.
Yeah, so that just be my thing. I be thinking like, damn. Like, I ain't gonna say I be wanting shit to happen, but I be like, I wish a nigga would. You feel me?
Get paid, get paid.
Man, what? Think about what kind of car he get.
You can't drive it because you jacked up from getting smushed by the tractor trailer.
I don't give a damn.
Funny story. It's at his homegirl in high school who had a sugar daddy that was in a wheelchair.
Oh, God.
And so she used to like to floss in his Benz. But it was hand controlled.
Oh, yeah, one. Oh, shit. So, like, she was driving the stick. You fucked up. You fucked up for that. That was wrong.
I'm laughing at her. Not him. Because she really used to be like pulling up, like, y'all alright? And the first time I got in, I was like, what is that?
Bitch, is this a spaceship? The fuck? Motherfucker going like this and them.
You can't flex in the handicapable.
You can.
No.
You can. Just don't look her way.
No, but that's my point. Like,
if I pull up on a female and my motherfucking Benz had a joystick in it, mind your damn business.
First of all, anybody that come talk to you can be like, what's that?
Bitch, it's a joystick. You ain't never seen a controller?
Why?
Don't you got a PS5 at home?
Why do you have that?
Because it was cheaper.
You're gonna lie.
It was cheaper.
Oh my god.
It was affordable.
But I'm telling you.
Hello?
But that's why I just really wanted to talk about trauma, because I'm like really trying to get through these traumas, because I don't want them to ruin my situation.
I'm trying to think of what traumas do I have. Is fear of cheating a trauma?
Yeah.
Fear of getting cheated on?
Yes.
That's my trauma.
That's a trauma. But okay, where did that come from? Have you been cheated on? Or did you cheat and now you feel concerned because you cheated?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay, so you were cheated on. Tell me what happened.
Was I cheated? Oh, I don't want to speak on that. I'll talk to you off camera about it, because that's a whole another situation.
A whole nother?
Yeah, a whole another situation. But the cheating, I was guilty of sometimes. But when I got cheated on, I seen how I realized how it felt, and I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. You can't play with people like that.
Now, the reason I asked that is because I know there are guys who are traumatized about cheating, not because they've been cheated on, but because of transference. But transferring their own guilt from what they did onto.
Because I mean, technically, women ain't supposed to cheat. Y'all are like, no.
Who said that?
God.
He didn't tell me that.
He told me to tell you. He sent messages.
He just told me.
I'm a prophet.
Stop lying on his name.
I'm a prophet. So, nah, seriously though, y'all ain't really supposed to cheat.
Says who though?
God.
And let's define cheating. I was having this.
That's a good question. What is cheating?
I was having this conversation this week, and not for the reason. I'm not saying define it for the reason you think.
Is cheating flirting with somebody?
I'll give you an example. Why I say I've never cheated, but I'll tell you what happened.
I'm listening.
I was dating a guy. We were in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I no longer want to be in a relationship with you. I want to date other people.
Mm-hmm.
He said, no. We're still in a relationship.
It's not cheating, that's stalking.
So then I started dating other people, and he would still show up. Sometimes them people would be there too.
No. I'm talking about if you in a valid
but
relationship.
I was told that was cheating.
You told him you didn't want to be with him.
Thank you. And that's what I said. So to me, at that point, I'm single.
Yeah, y'all broke up.
Yeah.
For sure. But my thing is, like, what is really cheating for real?
I just feel like anything.
Of course, we know sexual.
No.
Anything
I'm
sensual.
going to tell you the answer. Anything that you and another person are doing that you wouldn't do in front of your significant other is cheating. Because if it's texting and you saying certain stuff and you wouldn't be cool with me reading them texts, cheating. If it's a conversation and you wouldn't be cool with me hearing that conversation, you're cheating. Anything that you wouldn't do in front of me
is cheating.
It's cheating.
That's true.
Because you think, oh, it's harmless flirting, well then do it in front of me and see if it's harmless. Oh, I was just joking. Okay, joke in front of me and see if I'm cool with it. Because if you won't do it in front of your significant other, that is cheating. You know that.
So look, so one issue I used to have is I'm real, like, I like to make people laugh, right? Mm-hmm. Especially the woman I'm with. Mm-hmm. But that goes for everybody. I like to see everybody around me have a good time. So if I got to be the class clown, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Some women would look at that as okay, now you doing too much because now you making this other bitch laugh. Like, what is she laughing at?
But that's insecurity. Like,
say it again.
That's insecurity on the
say
part.
It louder.
You heard me.
Say it louder. It's what?
INSCE. I'm just kidding.
Don't get me to sing the rest.
So, but that's insecurity on the part of your significant other.
Right.
Like, I have to check myself because I'm not used to, and you also have to switch up sometimes depending on who you're dating.
What you mean?
So, like, for instance,
I ain't switching up who I am.
I'm going to give you an example.
Who I is?
So mine,
what?
I'm not asking him to change. I'm saying my reaction to stuff he does.
What you mean?
So, like, he is polite and all of that, and he'll say, "Thanks, love."
A gentleman?
Yes.
So if he so let's say if y'all going in the restaurant, he hold the door open for you, and then 3 bad bitches behind you, walking up behind you, and he opened the door.
I'm not saying nothing because he's been a gentleman. But saying stuff like,
they say, "Thank you, sir," they're like, "You welcome, love."
Yeah, like, so I understand that's how he talks.
Right.
Like, he'll say, "Oh, hey, come here, sweetheart." You know.
Right.
That's just how he talks. So
you had to get used to that.
I had to get used to that because the first time I was like, and then the more I'm around, the more that's just him.
You see it happens, yeah.
That's just him, and it means like he not checking for none of that, but that's just how he talks. But I had to adjust to that because normal me would have been like, "Why you calling her love?" You know, "Oh, now she your sweetheart."
That's why sometimes you got him with, "What up, bitch?"
No. I would be like, "No, sir. We just not disrespecting women in my presence."
What up, boy?
Like, I heard him call a woman a bitch. She was mad about something, and I was like, "Don't do that." Like, and he has not, like, won't.
That's understandable.
And that's not even him. It was so out of character. Like, no. Even when I say it, he'd be like,
"Come on, baby."
Cause no, I'd be like, "Cause then that bitch," and he's like,
I mean, but y'all can more so say it to another woman than we can to a woman because it's different.
I get it, but
because y'all use it, it's just like how we took the word nigga. We used it as a term of endearment.
Yeah, because I call my girlfriend and be like, "Bitch," and then she knows I'm about to tell her something, or I'll be like, "Bitch." You know, it's the inflection.
But if I was to call and be like, "Hey, bitch," she would, "Who the fuck you calling a bitch?" I heard Tasha say it. So I get it.
Yeah. So that's why I say, like, you have to also adjust to your person. Like, no, you're not going to be, every time we get around a group of women, you tap dancing and doing hand tricks and shit.
But that might be his personality.
But that means that might be a personality I can't deal with. I'm not going to try to change him. You know, the thing is, everybody got a little crazy with him. Everybody got something that's different or whatever. You got to determine what level of crazy you could deal with. Like, I could deal with him calling people sweetheart and love and da-da-da, because that's just, he's Southern, that's how he talks.
Right.
But if I felt like he was live on stage every time some chicks came around, that would be a problem for me. Like, I don't want the clown. I don't want a dude that's got to always be the center of attention, always got to put on the show. Right. Now, mind you, he is just talking and being himself, and people just love him. And like, and that's hard for me because I used to be like that. And now I'm very much introvert. And I don't want all the attention. Like, I used to be and if I go to the club, I'm in the middle of the dance floor, I'm standing on the stage dancing, on the little boxes, on the swing, whatever. Now.
You was one of them ones in the cage, huh?
Yes. It used to be this club called the Carnival. They had a big swing in the window. And they would only let the cute girls get on the swing because it made other people want to come in.
Right.
Every time I got there, they would make bitches get off the swing so I could get on the swing because I was turned up on the swing. Or like the warehouse used to have boxes that you could stand on, and only certain people could stand on the boxes. I stood on the boxes.
Kind of like Soul Train.
Soul Train.
You know they have certain sections.
Yeah, but it's literally like a box in the middle place throughout the dance floor. It's only like 4 or 5, so only 4 or 5 people could get on them. Right. Always on the boxes or on the stage.
You know what? That's a smart idea. I think if I was to open up a club, I would do it like that. Like, take some of them old things back. But if you swinging in my club, you got to swing naked.
No, because first of all, now you've turned your club into something different. So you think
I
about
ain't never said the swing was gonna be in front of the club.
it
It's
don't
gonna be
matter.
in front of my office.
No, if you got anybody in there naked and you got liquor, now you got different licenses you got to get. So you put yourself into a different category, which is much harder to get. So you don't want to necessarily get turned into the adult entertainment.
My auntie is Shirley Franklin. I can make shit move around here in Atlanta. She ain't my auntie.
I know, and I'm like,
well, we got the same last name though, so.
I know that was.
That's why I tell the police.
But you stupid. But no, so like so that girl for you, she might not have been her for you, and you might not have been him for her because
I wasn't
trying to make people laugh or whatever. Just being yourself,
I mean,
that might be too much for her.
No. It wasn't that. It definitely wasn't that because she know how I am. I'm still the same way to this day, and we don't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that. So.
But see, like, I've seen you in different settings. Like, you know how to sit and just chill. I'm talking about the dude that, like, can't. He's on stage.
Well, you know what?
Putting on a show. Like, I couldn't be
well, you
with
know
that.
what that's about, yeah.
It's attention.
Yeah.
And no, I don't. Why do you need attention from all these other people? Because then now I'm questioning your self-esteem, number one. And then number two, I'm questioning, is my attention not enough for you that you feel like you got to get all this? Like, you're doing the most. And I definitely don't want no dude that got to have attention from everybody.
Yeah.
It's like a dude that just be in all kind of chicks' inboxes.
I ain't gonna lie. If
this.
I feel that way about a woman. Because if I had a woman and she was constantly posting on Instagram and just for attention, not
like your woman, like I'll give you the equivalent.
And she ain't got no damn followers. Like, come on, bitch.
Even if she had followers, like if she ain't monetized and she just twerking all the time, you'd be like, for what?
Yeah, she wouldn't be twerking at all anyway. I ain't going for that.
I'm just saying, if by chance she
ain't no chance.
And she was making money. But see, then
I wouldn't get with nobody like that.
That's what I'm about to say. She wouldn't be the one for you.
Nah. Because I have some friends that do that, monetize, and I'm like, and they got significant others.
I was thinking about starting an OnlyFans.
Crazy. And do what? Feet? You could do that. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's money. Man, my homeboy said one girl he knows she made like $7,000 a month.
I
feet
just
pictures.
So one day I said I was gonna do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put on Facebook, if I was to start an OnlyFans for my feet, what would you want to see me squish on my feet? Do you know people really like?
You know what?
I said this.
You gotta squish it.
Like people be.
I thought you just show a picture of your feet.
No, you show pictures of your feet, but what makes people? It's a foot fetish thing. So you like try on shoes. You like some people like put their feet in like
it's some
strawberries or something.
People out here.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
People were like on my regular Facebook giving me a list of things they would like to see me squish my feet in on my OnlyFans.
Because they subscribe to OnlyFans where they squishing shit.
So I would do it. You know, there's a lady who's OnlyFans. All she does is pretend to be a dog.
I saw that.
And she makes M's every year.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, I could put my feet in some things.
I need to get OnlyFans too, because I'm a real dog.
Because you what?
I'm a real dog. I just got to be myself.
No, but it's men paying to see her pretend to be a dog. Who's paying to watch you be a dog?
My beautiful women.
Women are not the highest OnlyFans subscribers.
They will be for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
And they got me sitting that DM with a little bit of pocket change.
What should I call my OnlyFans?
Footsies.
Now, what's funny is there probably already is an OnlyFans.
Right. I would say, I don't know. Feet are us.
Man, it makes me think too much of Toys R Us.
Toes in the hole.
What? holes in the
studios
hole.
holes in something. Yeah, it's holes in the hole. You might be able to goddamn, you feel me? Pull your foot up.
But where the hole part come from? I'm not sticking it in a hole.
You can. That's extra money. Shit. How much money you trying to make?
God, I'm not trying to make that kind of money.
Trying to make it to the 1%. We gotta make it to the 1%.
We
ain't finna be in the bottom.
I said things like strawberries and...
Stick your feet in strawberries?
Yeah. People were saying things like ground beef.
What?
Yeah.
And what the fuck you gonna do with that? Then you gotta throw it out.
Yeah.
You cook for somebody.
If I'm making $7,000, I'm gonna throw that shit.
I cook that shit.
That's gross.
I'm like, boy, I stuck my foot in this.
Yeah,
They're like,
literally.
yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna say literally. I'm serious.
My feet don't stink.
You know what I'm saying? If I did it.
Oh. That's one thing I pride myself on. So then I'm like, okay, each time I go live, I'm gonna have new
There's
polish.
some fucking perverts out here, man.
I'm gonna have new polish. I'm gonna have different stuff that I'm sticking my feet in or pouring over my feet. Like it might be honey or milk.
Baby oil.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah. And
Make
then
sure it's honey.
you can pay extra and request things that I do to my feet.
I did hear somebody say a girl had to stick her feet in like a birthday cake or some shit.
Yeah. And I'd be in there squishing my toes all in that cake.
That is crazy.
But you know.
So what are these guys on the other end of the screen supposed to be doing while they watching you do this? I know they ain't jacking off.
Yes. So let me tell you.
To feet?
Apparently, people have foot fetishes. And let me tell you where I first encountered a foot fetish. You ready for this?
No.
I know you're not going to be ready for this. When I was fresh out of college and my first kindergarten class, there was a little boy who used to sit by me every time I was reading a story. And if depending on what shoes I had, I could feel him like this.
He is a freak.
And then he would tap me, and I look down and say yes, and he'd be like, "Let me see your feet." And I would be like,
that shit, you gotta be born with some shit like
So-
that. Cause I don't.
so I would like quickly like put my feet to the other side, away from him, like have to tell him to stop. So I talked to his mom about it, and basically she laughed it off. But they were in a homeless shelter because it was a school specifically for homeless children, which is what made me want to teach there.
I feel bad for him, but before that, I was gonna say you should have kicked his ass in his goddamn chest.
Yeah, no. He was in a homeless shelter, and apparently some girl at the shelter would make him like rub her feet and do stuff to her feet, and I'm like, "Are you allowing this?"
Right.
But that's what got him really liking feet at 6. The last time I encountered somebody with feet was a guy I was dating. He told me, "I have a foot fetish." He's like, "So I'm gonna buy you all kind of shoes. I just want to see your feet in the shoes." He says, "Sometimes I'm just gonna want to like rub your feet and put different stuff on them." And I was just like,
I
had to weigh the pros and cons. I'm like, free shoes, weirdo foot stuff.
That's
Like,
crazy. Yeah. Only fetish I would say I have is like a head fetish. Like when females like this, turn me on. Turn me on. I swear to God. Every time.
They be like, "What?"
Looking like a fish. Like them blowfish. Oh, man.
What is wrong with you?
Girl, come here. I swear to God. I swear.
So
You can ask, I ain't gonna say any female. I could call a girl right now and say, "What's his favorite thing?" She gonna FaceTime and be like this.
So is it anytime a female makes that face, or like if you're in the act?
Both of them. Definitely in the act.
I'm like, because you could be getting ready to eat a popsicle and you just like. I'm gonna put a straw in my mouth at a restaurant.
Oh man, yeah, it's another straw. Hey, waiter, give her an extra popsicle, please. She's doing too good.
You're such a weirdo.
But that's the truth, though.
Oh my gosh. This therapy session has taken a turn for the worse.
I got ideas. The next show, we gonna get deep.
Okay.
We gonna talk about sexual fetishes. We gonna get deep with it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be PG-13.
That sounds like NC-17.
Rated R.
NC-17.
What the hell does that mean?
That used to, back in the day, that used to be worse than rated R.
Okay, NC-17. Goddamn. Rated R. Rated X. XXX.
Oh.
Yeah. Cause we gotta get down to the nitty gritty. Cause
are we out of time?
Oh, shucks. We are.
Okay. Well, I feel like I got some things on the table in this therapy session.
So that means next time when you're on the couch,
okay,
and your man come over, and he's trying to, woosah.
He's not gonna hurt me. I'm not trapped.
He's just gonna fuck me, and that's okay.
Sometimes it's just cuddling. It's not always that.
For you. Anywho, woosah.
Yes.
Thanks to Touch Vodka once again for the drink of the day.
Thanks, Touch.
Yep.
So, you can catch us next week. We did it a day early today. We did it Thursday. We'll be Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Oh, no, we won't. Because next week is my birthday. Next week is my birthday. I don't know. I have so many... I have so many balls up in the air. No Diddy.
What kind of party you hosting? I ain't coming.
Diddy.
Nah, I don't want to come to that party.
No Diddy. No. I got so many things that I want to do. But my birthday is on a Thursday, which is weird.
That ain't weird.
No, I'm saying to be doing stuff. It's a school
You better
night.
be happy your ass still alive.
Oh, I'm going to be celebrating.
Yeah,
but I'm
man.
saying, like, I can't expect other people to come. It's a work night. So I'm
Fuck
going
them niggas.
to try to do something Friday. So...
What you
Oh, we are Friday. I'm off Friday.
So what we doing?
We could record during the day. So we won't be live, but we'll post something.
What you doing for your birthday?
I don't know. I'll let you know.
Can I plan it? I'm gonna have 20 hoes in the house like this.
See, I was about to say yes.
And that shit gonna
And
be
then-
a party.
Now that you said that,
You
the
hear me?
answer is a resounding hell no. No.
You don't want to see it?
No.
You don't want to see that?
No.
I do.
I know, but it's not your birthday. For your birthday, I will arrange
I bring.
that.
Man, that shit too far away. That shit too far.
Okay. When we hit 1,000 subscribers,
Don't play with me.
I will arrange that.
I buy some bots tonight.
1,000 real subscribers.
Yeah, okay, you better state it. I'm gonna have all your friends over here twerking and shucking and jiving.
1,000 real subscribers,
Yeah.
and then I will throw you a blowfish party.
You serious?
Yes.
Shake on it. And boy, this motherfucking video better say it too. So I'm gonna refer back to this.
1,000 subscribers.
1,000.
10,000, and it'll be even bigger. I'll do it at an Airbnb.
You bullshit. How many?
We'll negotiate that.
Don't invite no swamp donkeys. I need all.
What is a
Bad.
swamp donkey?
You seen them?
Is that like a booger wolf?
A booger wolf, motherfucking,
A sleet stack?
all that. Flea flicker, all that. But just make sure it's beautiful women.
Okay, I got you.
You know,
I got you.
who know.
Okay.
Ain't no question. Listen, I'm so dead serious. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, how many you said?
I didn't say how many.
How many though? I need to know.
1,000, you get 2, maybe 3.
2.
That 1,000 ain't a lot. 10,000, you could.
What I'm gonna do with 2?
I said maybe 3.
I need 3 at least.
We'll see.
3s. Foursome. It'll be a foursome.
I don't have nothing to do with what
No,
you
no,
do
but I'm
beyond.
saying no. You gotta.
I said I would throw the party. I didn't say what would happen.
We already got one on the line.
Okay, so then I just get 2. That's 3.
But the one we got on the line, you gotta bring go to.
Who?
We spoke the other day.
On that note, we're gonna go. See y'all later.
Thank y'all.
Again, we'll be here next Friday, the 12th. Mm-hmm. So we will probably go live a little earlier in the day, but the video will be up if you can watch it at any time. Sure. We hope this session has been therapeutic for you like it has been for us. Yes. So, peace.